My name's Jill Shadbolt. I'm working at the International School of London in Qatar. I'm the IB Primary Years Programme Coordinator there, and I'm studying a part-time MA in Education. I studied the Curriculum Studies module at the International School of London Qatar Doha Study Centre. It was my first module, and I really enjoyed it as a face-to-face module with a lecturer. As a head of department and a middle leader in a large international school, I've thoroughly enjoyed participating in a leadership and management course. The opportunity instilled a passion within me for professional growth and building capacity as a leader. The MA in Bath seemed to tick a lot of boxes for me, which is why I selected it. It was necessary for me to take a master's doing it part-time because obviously I'm working as well. And although I had slight appeal for the distance online learning, what really ticked a number of boxes for me was the ability to be able to attend study centres and summer school and have taught modules built into this as well. So I attended the study centre in Hong Kong in May. I was participating in the research methods led by Paul Denley, and it was a very positive first start with my first module there.
The study centre experience was when a tutor came out with a group of about 12 to 16 fellow teachers who were also studying the MA. They came from other schools in the region. And the tutor delivered a 5-day course which helped us to explore all the research literature and the nature of the assignment for the unit, which we then went away on our own and completed. It was just really nice having other students there that were all doing the same thing and having those discussions about your assignments. And it was just generally interesting from a professional point of view to hear other people's point of view on their systems that they work within and everything else.
The experience of studying at a study centre met my expectations. Because I was able to actually spend a lot of time talking to the lecturer who came to do the face-to-face study, and it's something which I feel for me is very important in terms of working, understanding, clarifying what we were doing. So I felt that having a lecturer there and doing a face-to-face at the study centre was very important for me as a learner.
I've been working in international education in 4 different schools, 4 international schools, 3 different countries for the last 15 years. Particularly with the primary years programme from the International Baccalaureate. I wanted to study the MA in education to help my job as a leader within a primary years programme school, and also to further my own understanding of education. I recently attended the study centre in the International School of London in Qatar, which is also the school I work in, and we did the curriculum studies unit there. The experience of studying at the study centre was a very interesting one. It enabled us to work with colleagues, both from in the school and outside the school, towards a common understanding of the curriculum studies unit, and also enabled us to work with the tutor who came to visit in the study centre.
Studying at a study centre was an excellent opportunity to be able to have face-to-face contact with a tutor and also to be able to have peer support with other students. It was reassuring to start off my masters with the contact with a tutor because sort of looking at everything online when you've got your Moodle, you've got your library and you've got so many things to get your head around, it was great to be able to have time with a tutor to talk you through those things. The experience of the study centre in Hong Kong certainly met my expectations and perhaps exceeded them as well. I wasn't expecting to walk away from the module with a very clear vision about where I was going in my master's programme.
Balancing work and study is difficult. However, because it's an MA and it's a postgraduate programme, it's very easy to link all the studying to my professional practice and what I'm doing. And especially with the reading, you can relate everything you read back to what you're doing, and I've modified my practice while I've been doing this based on what I've been reading.
My experience at the study centre, it was a very small group. There was about 12 to 15 of us. So it allowed for a lot of discussion and also personal questions with the professor, which I appreciated a lot. This experience has met my expectations in the sense that I feel that I'm growing professionally. My understanding of the international education world it's becoming more complex now, and I'm very excited each time that I start researching or even attending classes. I feel like my common understanding is just getting broadened in a sense. The advantages of going to a study center is that they're at all different times of the year. So when I'm finished one assignment, I can just start onto a new one when I'm ready. And also, if it's just the location is better, going to India versus always coming to Bath is very helpful because India is closer to Qatar. And also being able to make new contacts, meeting other teachers from different places around the world is really helpful because their experiences help me get a better understanding of the international education system.
I work full time. I'm a mother and very busy, and so I think that for some people there is a perception that they're not able to do a master's because of these, unless you take a year out. I feel that being able to do it at a study centre and being able to do it part-time very much enables people in a position like myself to be able to continue with their own studies and their own learning in a situation that maybe they felt wasn't open to them.